Hi, it's Stephen DiPietro from servicewithpurpose.net. How do you come across as a leader? What happens when you lose it? Well, recently the Australian Prime Minister lost it on a current affair program called the 7:30 Report. This is in an environment when his approval ratings are plummeting. There's a lot of domestic pressure on the guy and his government. And the interviewer started questioning him about the climate change talks in Copenhagen. And during the exchange, the Prime Minister lost it when he actually started to get defensive and aggressive. And he said to the interviewer, it might be easy for you to sit here in the 7:30 report, but it wasn't easy to do, mate, let me tell you, with a real cut and aggressive but defensive attitude to it. And he goes on to talk about how he was up for 20 hours with the climate change minister trying to save the world from climate change. All well and good, but no one really cares about that anymore. What mattered was the way he came across. It made me pause and wonder, how do we come across as leaders? And in a customer service environment, how do you come across to your customers? Here are 5 takeouts from that exchange. Number 1, all your actions as a leader or in a position of customer service are exaggerated. They're all exaggerated. Number 2, all emotions are amplified. So if you show a little bit of aggressiveness, it'll be multiplied and amplified. Number 3, be yourself, but keep control. It's all right to say, well, I'm always myself and I am what I am. That's fine, but you do need to keep control because of those first 2 points. Your actions and your emotions are exaggerated. Number 4, don't try to win the argument. You will always lose the argument. Now, sure, in a leadership position in an organization or, for example, in the army, an order is given and an order is received. But that's not what we're talking about here. Also, sometimes people do pull rank, but usually in a leadership position, you're trying to take people along for the journey, or in a customer service situation, people are there at their own option. They don't need to be there. So if you try to win the argument, you will lose. Number 5, don't rationalize. We don't need to hear that you spent 20 hours working non-stop with the climate change minister, blah, 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 blah. People just don't care. People don't care how much you worked on their home loan application. They don't care how many people you tried to get to solve your problem. All they want is the problem fixed. So there are a few takeouts. And just finally on how you come across, one thing I did many years ago was that I recorded myself in an interview with a staff member. It was a sticky situation. If you ever get the chance to do it, grab your phone. Now, with the staff member's permission, just put it on record and record the interview or the interaction that you have. There's no greater leader than yourself, or there's no greater teacher than yourself. If you want to see whether you're coming across as this aggressive Prime Minister has, then perhaps have a listen to yourself. You'll be absolutely shocked. I know I was. It was uncomfortable, but I learned. So I hope you learned something from the Prime Minister. I certainly did. And again, my name is Stephen DiPietro from servicewithpurpose.net. Have an awesome day.